So one of the first few days of practice been like?
I think it's been pretty good for us. As a team, we're getting better, we're getting close, but we're coming out here to compete. We're just having fun with it right now, and we like the vibes and everything. We just love the positivity around it.
How much different is it around here? Because it just you all got smiles on your faces again. I mean, you was down towards the end of the season last year. How much different is it?
I think it's a tremendous difference, man. We just, like I said, we love it out here, man. We love coming to the building. We love coming on the field. We love getting extra work. We just love each other, and I think Coach Satterfield just embraced that on us. Like I said, just a positive attitude, positive energy towards everything that you do.
You're learning a new system again. What you like about this system?
I think it just lets you play. You get your call and you kind of read your thing, and then you just go play, man. You run full speed to the ball, and attitude and effort. That's all it takes.
It's still early. Is it still hard to try to get the old system out of your head and learn this system? Or there's some similarities? Can we help you with this system?
I mean, I think it's similarities in everything with football. A concept is a concept, but we got the new system in, and like I say, it's all about attitude and effort with us right now.
What specifically is different about this system compared to past?
Once again, just free flowing. It lets you play, man. You just play football again. You read one thing and then you just go. That's all it is. Like just a whole bunch of running. That's it.
Is there a lot more blitzing too? I think like edge blitzing.
We haven't got to all that yet. We're just kind of in the basics of defense right now.
How much easier is it when you don't have to think about it? Like I said, you just have one thought and then you just go, but you don't have to know.
Yeah, I think it's way easier. A player that thinks a lot, it's just he really can't move as fast as he can. Once you realize what you got to do in your assignment, it's easier to just get to the football and play ball.
Who are some of the players that have stood out to you so far?
I think Dorian Etheridge, Trayshawn Smith, people like that. We all been here for a couple of years, and now it's just our time to lead and do things the right way.
And linebackers were pretty ravaged by the injury bug last year, and you too. So yeah, do you kind of have a chip on your shoulder this year because of that? Or?
Definitely, yes sir. We all looking to have a healthy season, man. Each of us play each game, just go out there and contribute to the team as best as we can.
What was it like sitting out last year?
Just getting to sit back and just see how things were going. We had a rough year last year. Just getting to, not being on the field with my guys and just seeing how they played from the sideline. I think that made a big difference in me, and just see how I can help. With being a vocal leader and as well as playing out there with them.
How do you use last year? Do you just totally flush it out, or do you use it as motivation coming into the new season?
I think I use it as motivation. No one wants to go 2-10, man. You wake up every day and you tell yourself we can't go 2-10 again. So everything that you do, is motivated towards having a better year next year.
How hard was it sitting there watching? One point you was getting like 50 points a game. You're out, you're hurt. I mean, how hard is it just to watch that?
That's a hard thing to do, man. Like I said, you just gotta use it as motivation, man. Next year, none of that can happen. You never want that to happen again. So it's just we doing everything in our power to not let that happen again.
All right. How much different is it right now for you guys? It seems like it's a lot more positive atmosphere around here.
A lot more positivity. I would say like a refreshed, energized point of view for everybody. I think last year woke a lot of people up as far as players. We've seen how bad it could get, so everyone's motivated to do better.
How much different is the system itself that you are running? How much different is it from what you are?
From a system perspective, offensively, defensively, special teams, different. But football, there's concepts. I would say the biggest difference is lingo. Going from a different DC, different corners coach, a different offensive coordinator, head coach. So everyone's just picking up to the nuances of each type of teaching.
And, what role have you been in so far?
Leadership role, 100%. With this being my last season and coming off of what we went through, completely different mindset. Being vocal is, the only option in terms of bringing guys along, encouraging. If you see something going wrong, you nip it in the bud immediately and get everyone as a collective and build camaraderie at the team and do better.
It seems like you all have bought in immediately. Why is that? Why did you all buy in so fast?
Like I said, we've seen how bad it could get. Joking with my teammates, we say something like, even if they were telling us the wrong thing, we buy in 100%. You know what I mean? Because obviously they have the recipe towards winning games. We don't. Being coachable and putting your pride aside and knowing that doing the right thing is the right thing to do 100% of the time is where we're at.
Good. Coach Avery's coming up.
We like Louisville so far.
Oh, it's fantastic. I've enjoyed it very, very much. Hadn't been here very long, and prior to this, I'd only been here for the national convention, I think twice, when the football national convention was here. But I can almost get a few places without my GPS being turned on at this point in time, so that's an improvement. And there's just so many great restaurants, and the town itself is fantastic. And then obviously walking around here, the facilities are incredible. It's just a lot of fun. It's really fun also, not just the city. The city's cool, but having these guys that are having to learn all new scheme and everything else. So it's a lot of work for us, but it's a lot of fun because before you're going back to guys that have been doing the same thing for 4 or 5 years, they probably know more than I do at this point. These guys are a lot of fun because there's just a lot of instruction, a lot of correction, and it makes you relearn what you know yourself. So I'm enjoying it very much.
You inherited a locker room that was pretty down when you got here. But they seem like they bought in immediately. You all seeing that as well? That they're buying in so fast?
Well, I think so. I mean, I don't have any clue what it was like before. I wasn't here. I don't know why or what or how or why. But I know this. The kids seem eager to do well, and that's the only thing that matters. No matter what happened before. As long as they want to work hard right now, that's all you can ever ask as a coach. And I love doing our special team drills this spring because that allows me to get out of my little unit and work with other kids and see some faces that I don't get to normally work with. So it's really fun to do those special teams drills. And those kids seem eager as well. They want to do. Everybody wants to do well. Me and you. I mean, nobody wants to do bad on purpose. And so they're eager to continue to try to figure out ways to be successful. So I think they're doing a great job, attitude-wise and effort-wise and everything else.
Eager seems to be a key word around here, that they are eager. Is that surprising to see them that eager, or is it what you expected coming in?
Well, I'm not necessarily surprised. No, I mean, I was a high school coach for 16 years, and I worked at, I think, 5 different schools. And I've had people say, oh, this school's bad or this school's good. One thing I learned in being at different places, and with my kids coming here, we're looking at schools, trying to figure out where they're going to go. There's always good people everywhere you go. There's always bad people anywhere you go. You just got to choose who you want to latch on to. So, no, I mean, if kids want to win, and nobody wants to lose, they're going to try to be positive. They're going to try to be effective at technique and effective at effort. And they'll listen if you give them instruction. I think these guys are trying to do that. I really do. And coaches as well. We're all trying to, we got a few guys that are new to us, and we're learning each other. And so it's been really good and really fun to be around all the people, not just the players, but the coaches as well. The guys that came with Coach Satterfield, as well as the new faces, the people we're getting to meet. It's a great group of people.
Who are some of the players that have stood out to you so far?
In my group particularly, well, one of the guys that he gets it a little bit better, and he's probably so well suited for our defense is Monte Caban. He's a guy, and of course he's an older guy too, so you would want him, or you would think he would do well, but he fits the scheme very, very well because he's really quick twitch. He's an explosive guy, but he's got some real fight. He'll chase the ball, and he'll do the little things, and he definitely wants to win. He'll need to continue to lead by example, but be a little more vocal as we go too, as other guys catch up to it. I see one guy that played some linebacker last year, but Robert Hicks has got a skill set. You know, I watched his high school tape a few weeks ago before we started spring ball, and conversation was, should he play with me? I'm like, heck yeah, he should play with me, because he was dominant on the defensive line as a high school player, and he's, you know, he has embraced it. And if you don't want to do it, you'll never be good at it. He's embraced it, and I think he's actually having fun with it, because, you know, I kind of had that course myself as a player. I was a linebacker, and then I figured out about how fast I was, so they asked me to put my hand down the line. And but it's so much fun because you're in on every play. If you like contact, defensive line is a lot of fun. It's not going to be for guys that don't want to make contact every play, because there's never a play that you don't have contact. It's every single time. So Robert's a guy that's going to stand out. TP, I think it's Tavares Robertson. He's going to do great. And Gigi's got a lot of talent. Our nose guard, he's got a great amount of talent. And there's some other guys, and they're all development. There's 14 guys in that room, so we'll rotate about 9 to 11. So if we have enough, now if we don't, we'll play with 6. You know, we're going to play at least 2 deep, but hopefully we'll have about 9 to 11 that we can rotate, and they'll all be. There won't be much drop off. That's the goal if we can get there, and we're on our way.
That's good.
Good.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, fellas.